So I'm now recording the Dalton atomic law worksheet, page 1, okay? And the page 1 is talking about law of conservation of mass, LCM. So basically, the definition is mass cannot be created or destroyed. So total reactant mass will equal to total product mass. Well, how do I know that this is law of conservation of mass? If there's a question asking you to find the mass with the chemical equation and the reaction, and it did mention or you can get the idea, total reactant mass equal to total product mass, then you know that that's the law of conservation of mass. So the first question is really obvious, is you underline all the chemical, and then you circle the react, where, produce, and stuff like that to write out the regular equation, kind of like a formula equation, but you don't need to write down the formula. And then you want to make sure that you read the whole question and make sure that all the reactants are reacted and did not say any leftover, any unreacted, or excess, like extra, that kind of word. Now in this question, I do not see any of this word. It means that all the reactants are used up. So I can go ahead to plug it in: copper 2 oxide 12.64 gram, hydrogen gas 0.316 gram, copper mass, I don't know what it is, and water 2.844 gram. Now this is like a simple algebra. How do I find out the copper? Is take 12.64 plus 0.316 minus 2.4844 will equal to 10.112. But I had to leave the answer in 2 decimal places, so I want it to be 10.11. Now each of the question here, I gave you a reference answer, so you should know that. Okay, so this question has no part A or part B because all the reactant has been used up. They did not have mentioned anything about any leftover, unreacted, excess, or extra, whatever. Now question 2 has 2 parts because if you read the question, okay, it's the same things like magnesium plus hydrochloric acid produce magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. 24.45 gram magnesium with hydrochloric acid gives off 2.04 gram of hydrogen gas. But there are 12.1 gram of magnesium is not reacted. Okay, so it means that I have some leftover magnesium. Magnesium 12.1 gram is left over. That means I actually did not use up all 24.5 gram of magnesium. So how much magnesium did I actually use? How much magnesium did I actually react? Is I have to take the total magnesium, which is 24.45 minus 12.1 gram, then I will get how much magnesium I reacted, 12.35. This 12.35 should go to the mass of magnesium in the equation here. So here I would not put 24.45 because I did not use up all 24.45. I have 12.1 gram left over. That means actually 12.35 is the gram that I used up. So I will put it on here. Hydrochloric acid, I did not know. Okay, I did not know, so question mark, all right? And then magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas was given. So this the whole equation. How do I find out the mass of hydrochloric acid? Is I take the product, I let the product and 96.987 at the 2.04 and then subtract 12.35, I get 86.677 and I round it to 86.68. So how do you know the difference between question 1 and question 2 is? Question 1, they did not say anything about unreacted, leftover, extra, excess, and they do not have part A, part B, then it will be just one thing. If the question here talking about unreacted, not reacted, leftover, that means you need to find how much gram of one of the reactant actually reacted, actually you use. Then you put this number onto the actual equation, okay?